All right, welcome back to another episode of the Goose Cannon podcast. I'm your host, Jango.
And I got vodka because I drink vodka with the beer.
I don't know what that means.
I'm the other guy, also with vodka, but with cranberry juice instead, and like an umbrella and shit.
We got Jango over here is drinking fucking beer mixed with vodka.
Okay, listen, I'm drinking beer with... What is it called? A loaded Corona. So it's beer with...
Beer.
Are you done? It's beer with a shot. All right, like
I'm
embedded
drinking this
in
fucking
it.
whipped cream vodka straight out of the bottle.
Straight out of the bottle, really?
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Got his
Fucking
first
fight me.
chest hair.
I do got chest
Got
hair.
chest hair on that man.
I do got chest hair. I also got armpit hair, foot hair, butt hair, beard.
Okay, a little too much info.
Oh, I can go even further down if you want.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh yeah, Nicco is not with us today because he literally just got called in for an interview about what, like 10 minutes ago?
Not even.
Not even. So
Apparently, this guy applied for a job. 4 hours later, he gets a call for an interview. It's like, what the fuck?
it's exactly
guy.
what happened.
So I'm
how
being
y'all
real with
been?
the Chiefs. I have no
Okay,
idea what
do
the
it.
fuck we're doing. Django just said, "Hey guys, you want to do a drunken podcast?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm so down." But I don't know what we're gonna be talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Are we gonna do?
Might as well just swing it for once.
Are we gonna do Never Have I Ever? And if we did it, we take a shot.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Because I'm a dirty boy, so I could
boy.
probably down the entire bottle and die.
I mean, we could.
Okay, never
But
have I ever.
Okay.
Fucking. Oh, I don't know.
You're amazing at this game. I mean, there was one thing I did want to talk about. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Netflix just released like first pictures of the Witcher series coming out later this year.
Oh yeah, I did see
no.
a picture of that. I saw the
You
one
didn't
of
see
Geralt from the back.
Yeah.
Is Henry Cavill supposed to be Geralt?
Yep.
That's cool.
He's our girl.
That's cool. Good for him.
It looks pretty damn good. But a lot of news sites are giving it they're overhyping it. So
well,
I'm
that's
on
fucking
one right now that says Netflix gives us an early look at what may be the next Game of Thrones. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh.
So we're gonna hit that point for the next couple of years. This is the next Game of Thrones. Oh my god, this is the next Game of Thrones.
it's the next Dark Souls.
This is the new Empire Strikes Back.
It's the dark. Oh my god! I remember when like Civil War came out, Marvel Civil War, the movie. People were like, "Oh my god! Wow, this is like the Marvel's Empire Strikes Back." Infinity War comes out. Oh wow, this is just like Marvel's The Empire Strikes Back. Endgame comes out. Oh wow, this is just like Empire Strikes Back. We got 3 fucking Empire Strikes Backs. Fuck.
I think maybe
Actually,
I think maybe after like the Force Awakens and all that, everyone was just kind of excited for new Star Wars stuff, and then they didn't get it. And
Yeah,
then like now
yeah.
everyone's disappointed with Game of Thrones, so we're looking for the next Game of Thrones thing.
Yeah,
Fill that
like
void.
something that will be good, like in its entirety, and then like season 8 will just be like, oh no, I don't like it. It must be bad for everyone.
It is. Even though I haven't watched
I
it, but
honestly
it is.
liked season 8.
Well, you have
Not in
opinions.
its entirety, but how it ended, I was okay with it.
I wouldn't know because I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
You
Kristian,
know,
did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
face?
I agree that I definitely enjoyed it like overall, and I loved watching the first bunch of seasons. But I think like season 8, it just felt like so rushed, and I really wish they would have taken the extra episodes to kind of spread out the story a bit more. Because I can see how it ended, and I can see how it came to that, and like apparently George R.R. Martin told them how it was supposed to end, but it feels like they just did it the wrong way.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. They should have taken those extra 4 episodes, like, to just hash out some things.
Yeah.
You know? What a waste, but whatever. It's over. I'm okay with that. Whoa, this picture looks awesome.
Let me see it.
Okay, I'm sending you guys this site. Just scroll a bit, and you get like a close up of Henry Cavill as not Joker, as Geralt.
Yes, Henry Cavill as Joker.
Is he still our Superman?
I don't know.
I think I heard he was done now, or he might be doing one more, but
Ooh.
I think they're looking to pass it on to someone new.
Honestly, I can't see anyone else as Superman. I freaking love Henry Cavill as.
Is it?
I don't know who these people are, but there's a couple of cuties too.
Who was it? Is it Batman that they're looking at Robert Pattinson for?
Yeah.
I think he's officially our Batman. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, Robert Pattinson is officially Batman.
You know,
and the upcoming movie. No, you don't
no,
like it?
I said, you know something? It's just like people gave Ben Affleck a lot of shit for being the new Batman, and I'm just like, you know, he was probably like the best part of Batman v Superman. I really did like Ben Affleck. I like him as Batman, and I don't want to see him go because I really like him.
Yeah.
So it's like this kid is getting a lot of shit because he was in Twilight. Not his fault that the movie sucked, you know.
Exactly.
So I'm willing to give him a shot. I mean, people said the same thing with Michael Keaton. Like, oh, no, using a family show, he can't be Batman. And lo and behold, he's the best Batman we ever had. Period. Fight me.
I think they were even like hesitant about Heath Ledger as Batman too. Like they were wondering how he could fill those shoes.
As the Joker.
Heath Ledger? You mean Christian Bale?
No. Oh wait.
Heath Ledger as
no,
the Joker.
yeah, it was the Joker. Never mind. I got it confused. But I mean, kind of the same thing. Like people were thinking he wouldn't be able to fill the shoes of the Joker, and like he just came out and surprised everyone. But yeah, like I'm gonna give Robert Pattinson kind of the benefit of the doubt because he's good in other things, and apparently he absolutely hated Twilight. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what he does with it.
Yeah, for DC, I become a wait and see person because like usually their casting has been great, but then we also get some like casting. Ben Affleck as Batman for one, amazing, loved it. What's his name? Ezra Miller as Flash, loved him.
Oh
I think he was the best part of Justice League.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to pull off the Flash, especially after watching what's his name? Is it Michael Grant or something like that? Or Grant Gustin in the Flash, the TV show.
Ooh, that's a good Flash.
Yeah, but Ezra Miller, I mean, he made it his own and still did really well. I'd still prefer Grant Gustin, but he still surprised me with it.
Yeah. I don't know if he's still our Flash either. Like, there's so much going on with DC. They need to like get everything in order, you know?
I don't even know what, like, the last thing, I know that they're doing a new Wonder Woman movie, and I know that they got James Gunn doing The Suicide Squad, which, thank God, it's not going to have Will Smith as Deadshot. Fuck that.
But they're not replacing him. That's another thing.
But, like, you know, because I remember when Suicide Squad came out, you were, like, telling me, nah, man, it's not that good, it's not that good. I'm like,
it sucked.
It's kind of good. It was entertaining. And the more I watch it, the more I fucking hate it. Like, I fucking hate that movie. I hate that movie, and a lot of it has to do with Will Smith as fucking Deadshot, because he's not fucking Deadshot, he's Will Smith.
Thank you!
Oh my God! Like, what is with this thing about, like, just putting Will Smith in any fucking thing, and then, oh, well, I'm not gonna be whoever this is, I don't wanna be Will Smith. Y'all jokers must be crazy. Oh, you gotta white people that shit, get my daughter into college. Ha ha ha! Is that fucking funny? Fucking sick of it. Oh my God.
No, I agree with that. Like,
you want to fucking put Will Smith as the fucking genie trying to replace Robin Williams? Fuck you. It ain't gonna fucking happen. He's a fucking legend. Will Smith ain't. Sorry.
After 2010, I feel like Will Smith's acting kind of just became himself. Like he every role he was in, he just became himself. While before 2010, like every role I saw him in, I was like, damn, he's really good actor. But now it's like he forgot everything that he learned, you know?
Yeah. No, I can't stand him. I can't. I like nothing. I don't like him. I don't fucking like him.
I heard he wasn't that bad as Genie though.
I don't care. I'm sick of him. They put him in everything, and he's just the same guy. It's like at this point, it's like as bad as it's going to sound, Ryan Reynolds is going down that same boat for me. It was just like he stops being a character and he's Deadpool then, you know? You watch Detective Pikachu. True. Detective Pikachu ain't Detective Pikachu. He's fucking Deadpool as Pikachu. Except he doesn't have him curse.
Well, Ryan Reynolds has always been a Deadpool kind of guy in general, so
yeah.
He was made for that role, and he knows it, so...
Also, on that note, Detective Pikachu is not a good movie. Don't watch it.
I want to see it. Leave me alone.
It's not good.
It's been out for almost like a month or two now, and I still haven't seen it.
It's not fucking good. It sucked. It fucking sucked. It was bad. It was really bad. It was so fucking bad.
I'm gonna see it anyway.
I haven't seen it yet either, but yeah, I still want to see it after it's out on DVD. But I've heard very bad reviews about it too.
The acting is really like Ryan Reynolds is obviously the best part of the movie, you know, because it's Ryan Reynolds, and I do find him entertaining despite what I just said. It's just I think after a while I am going to get sick of him, like I did with Will Smith. But like the acting is fucking atrocious, and the main character I want to smack with the fucking brick. He's an unlikable piece of fucking cardboard. Oh my god. I don't know if I should get into it because it's kind of a spoiler, but not really because it happens like really early in the movie. Can I spoil it? It's a little thing that happens at the beginning.
I'd be okay with it. Kristian, I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, it's been out for a couple weeks now, so...
Okay. So, you know, the whole premise of this is that, you know, we got Tim Goodman. His dad was a detective, and he had a Pikachu that went alongside with him. This is all based off of the game, by the way, for the 3DS that came out last year.
Makes sense.
You know, like that's the basic premise. You know, the dad goes missing, and everyone believes the dad to be dead. So Tim goes to Rhyme City and you know, to get his dad's things, and then like the head of the detective agency was just like, now listen, Tim, you know, you're just like your father, you know, he would have. Then he just like Tim cuts him off. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm nothing like my dad. I never loved my dad. And he has like this big stupid smile after getting word that his dad just fucking died, and he's fucking smiling ear to ear. I'm like, this fucking asshole, fuck you. Oh.
So now you see what Ryan's like a little tipsy.
Oh,
so
dude, I barely just started. I'm not even tipsy. Trust me. Trust me. The storm hasn't even come. You're just getting like a little bit of the drizzle.
Oh, boy. I can't imagine what you'd be like without your filter.
Yeah, right? Oh, I do want to see Yesterday.
What's that?
So basically it's about this guy who... like there's a power outage and like the whole world forgets about the Beatles except one dude.
What?
And yeah, basically he is in charge of like writing and remaking all the Beatles songs, you know.
What?
It looks legit. Honestly, it looks legit.
There's a power outage and then everyone forgets the Beatles?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm basing it off the trailer from what I've seen. So yeah, there's like a power outage. He hits his head, and all of a sudden he's in a world where no one knows who the Beatles are, and he's the only one. So he's just like, oh, might as well make money off this, and he basically remakes all the Beatles songs.
Huh? Because you know when you said Yesterday, premise. I was thinking like, are you talking about like the Beatles song, like all my troubles seem so far away?
Exactly. They use that in the trailer too.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I never heard of it.
No, it looks good. I would recommend watching the trailer for it.
When does Spider-Man Far From Home come out? Does that come
today.
Out tomorrow? Wait, today?
Today. It's
today.
out.
Today.
It's out.
What?
Yep.
Fuck!
Are you about to run out now?
Fuck, I want to see that movie. Hey, Jake, are you doing anything?
I'm not, actually.
Let's fucking go.
Let's do it, bro. I'm down.
Let's fucking go. My mom and sister are out. They're going to be gone for a few hours. Let's fucking go.
Oh.
Okay, that's the podcast. Bye.
Bye.
No, seriously, though, I'd be down if you know what? Frick, I'll look up some movie times. Shoot.
Let's see I just got to be up by 6 a.m. tomorrow for work.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
What?
I heard for Far From Home, the initial reviews were like, it's good. It's not like a masterpiece, but it's still good, you know? Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I've heard, because I spoil myself with these fucking things.
Don't spoil it. I heard there's like a huge cameo at the end.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but
That's
like I've heard things about the post-credits And
Yeah, that's what I
I
heard.
want to go see this shit. I want to see this shit
I
right
heard
now.
the post credits introduce something huge, and it sets up Phase 4. And
Well, I'm
like,
not talking
oh.
about the Phase 4 thing. I'm talking about the thing that happens before that.
No. I'm saying like there's a huge cameo.
Yes.
That I'm just like, okay, cool. I don't know who the cameo is. My friend online was just like,
I do.
Yo, there's the cameo, and it's amazing. I'm like, oh god.
I know what the cameo is.
Oh god, no.
I know what it is.
Is it going to be like a Weekend at Stan Lee's kind of thing that we're talking about? Or
See, what it is that Tom Holland walks into a strip club and he sees Andrew Garfield stripping, and he sees Kevin McGuire in the corner. He's drunk out of his ass. He's crying his eyes out. And Tom Holland's like, "Oh dear, chaps, well,
Sets up the Spider-Verse.
and a ringer this time."
Tobey Maguire walks in, they've just got like bags of Uncle Ben's rice on the table crying over it.
You know there's like a Vine about that?
About like
Yes,
all the
I've
different
seen it.
Spider-Men.
Yeah, no, Uncle Ben's rice.
Oh, yeah, I think that might be what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's just like Spider-Man's doing grocery shopping, he grabs rice, he sees it's Uncle Ben, and then he just
He
falls
falls
to the
on his
floor.
fucking knees.
I love that Vine.
It's the dumbest fucking thing.
Because, no, when I first saw the Uncle Ben's rice, I'm like, oh, Spider-Man would hate that. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know why they would choose that name out of everyone.
Well, it was probably made by a guy named Ben who was an uncle. Who'd have thunk?
Whoa, bro.
He could never had kids of his own to feed his stupid rice to, so he picked his brother's son.
Oh.
What other movies are out? Oh, I've yet to see Rocket Man. I really want to see Rocket Man.
I heard it's good.
I heard
Is
it's
that-
really good. Same with John Wick 3.
Is Rocket Man about David Bowie?
Jango, have you seen that one evil Superman movie?
Yeah, I actually did.
was
what
it?
is it called? Hold
What?
up. I'm looking. God, what was it called? I can't remember the name.
Was it spooky?
No, it wasn't as spooky as you thought it would be. There was some jump scares, but even those were kind of lacking because you felt them coming.
Did they give
Ah,
you the
God.
heebie-jeebies?
What is it called? Superman bad. I'm looking it up on
Superman bad!
Brightburn, there we go. I literally typed that in, and it's the first thing you see. Oh my god. I literally typed in Superman bad, and it's the first thing you see. It's looking great. Oh my gosh. But honestly, the movie wasn't that bad. What it lacked, I went into this movie thinking like they were gonna go into deeply the whole Superman morality and how we can see it the other way for this kid to, go bad. And you don't really see that too much. It makes sense why the kid goes bad, but I really wanted to dive in deep with the character, But they didn't do that.
Did the dad eat the last Klondike bar, which caused Superman to snap?
Exactly. That's exactly what
I
happened.
knew it.
But I don't know if can I do spoilers or
I'm
I
pretty
wanna
sure
see
with
it still.
spoilers.
you're good, Kristian. You're good too. You said.
For Brightburn? No, I still want to see it.
Brightburn,
still wanna
that's
see-
what it was
okay,
called.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brightburn. All right, no, I won't do spoilers, but there is like a end credits scene. It's not all the way at the end of the credits, but it's like mid credit. Like as the credits are rolling, it shows like bits and pieces, and that really, like it, I guess, intrigued me to where it would go next because it kind of sets up a whole universe. That's all I'll say.
Of course, it fucking.
Of course, right? Yeah, because freaking no movie can not set up a universe nowadays.
I can't wait for the what was it, Universal Dark Universe
Yeah.
with Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man.
But the movie itself, it's not that bad. It could be worse, is what I would say. If you want a better, in-depth Superman going bad story, just play Injustice or read the comics.
Don't play Injustice. Well,
I like Injustice. Shut
Don't
up.
play Injustice 2. That story was
Okay, there we go.
awful.
There we go.
I mean, yeah. If you want to see Superman go bad while everyone jerks off Batman, sure.
I'm saying the first Injustice game because that's where you see Superman go bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other comics where Superman goes bad too, but
you know what I want? And I was really hoping this. I was hoping that we'd get this with Batman v Superman. I want because we always get stories about where Superman is like the antagonist of a Batman story. I want a Superman story where Batman is the antagonist.
Ooh.
That's what I want.
Ooh.
Fuck. But no, we always got to make Batman seem like this really cool, like, oh yeah, I'm better than Superman. Look at me, I'm Batman.
I mean, I feel like Batman's moral compass is a little better, in my opinion.
I don't give a fuck.
So
I don't give a fuck. I want Superman just to be like, now listen, I'm just an American guy. I don't want you fighting like a goddamn vigilante. And Batman's like, my parents are dead.
Why did you say that name?
Comics, DC. I'll be great.
I bet you would be.
I would be better than what Marvel does. Shit.
Gosh, Marvel is just tanking with their comics lately. I mean, they're doing a little better now, but the past couple of months altogether, it's just
past couple of years.
Yeah, that too.
Fuck.
Ooh, Child's Play came out.
That has more camo as Chucky, right?
Yep.
Yeah, haven't seen it. I haven't seen any movies that came out recently. The last movie I saw was Endgame.
Really?
Yeah.
You know they re-released it?
I heard that they're going to re-release it with extra scenes.
No, it's already out again.
It's already out again. Jesus.
Yeah.
They say extra scenes. It's an after-credit scene.
There's an after-credit scene.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
I don't know if I want to re-see it in theaters, honestly.
Okay, do we know what the after-credit scene is so that way I don't have to re-watch it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to...
Yeah, I haven't seen what it is yet. I just know that that's all it is.
Nicco, look it up.
He's not.
You're not Nicco. Fuck, Kristian.
I'm looking it up right now because I don't know if Kristian wants to see spoilers or not.
Well, I'm not gonna go see Endgame in the theater again anyway. So.
Okay, cool. So I'll look that up.
I already saw it twice.
And I haven't seen it a second time. I'm still with the. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was saying. Yes. All right. So spoilers below. We got this covered.
Are you on?
Real quick.
Are you on Box.com too?
You don't care about spoilers, right?
Not for Endgame.
Okay.
All right. So Endgame spoilers ahead for those of you that want to see this extra credit scene in theaters. Okay. So just. Okay, the scene features Hulk saving children from a burning building. Okay.
Is that it?
That seems to be it. No teases for future Marvel, nothing.
Wow.
I'm reading straight from this article. Nothing. Yeah, no, it's nothing.
Wow.
Fucking
It's
lame.
it's just centered around Hulk. Which is alright, but I feel like Hulk was the weakest part of this movie. So
I mean, I still stand that I don't like what they did with Thor because they made someone who's dealing with grief and loss and depression and self-loathing. They made that kind of character into the comic relief, and I hate that shit. So,
I'm okay with it. I was okay with Thor. I was more angry with Hulk.
I mean, I like the direction that they were going. I just don't like how he was the comic relief.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's the problem with Marvel nowadays.
Like if you're having a character who is struggling with guilt, like, oh my god, everything fucking went wrong because of me and blah 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 blah. Maybe not have him be the punching bag. You know, comes off as kind of mean.
I mean, I've heard for Spider-Man Far From Home, they went out of their way to make quips and jokes and whatnot.
Yeah, so. That's what I heard. Is that it tried too hard to be funny?
Not like that again. That's what I feel is kind of going wrong with Marvel. They're doing way too many quips. They're doing way too many funny stuff to the point where it's like, okay, it's taking away from the movie. So,
but I heard people say that about Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but I disagree. I fucking love that movie, and I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't really care much for the first Guardians of the Galaxy. It just comes off as incredibly mediocre. Like, I don't care for it. But the second one, and this one's just like, oh yeah, it tries too hard to be funny. But I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I almost fucking cried at multiple points in this fucking movie. Like, I thought it was great.
Are we going to go on an MCU rant? Is that what we're doing now?
I don't know. We're off the chains. We're loose cannons. We're Goose Cannons. Whoa!
Whoa! That's actually how we came up with the name. Fun fact.
That's how I came up with the name, Dab.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what are you talking about?
Hold up, I'm about to look through this, like, chat we've been going on.
No, fuck. I came up with our catchphrase.
What's our catchphrase? Wait, we have a catchphrase?
Yes.
What's our catchphrase?
Geese of a feather flock together. That's our subtitle. Our hook.
Pretty good. Patent pending.
Patent pending, exactly. Wait, did we have a mascot? Did we have like?
Oh yeah, the goose from Balto. What's his name?
No, like I know I made that picture just for, just to have a profile pic on freaking YouTube. But didn't we have a name? I'm pretty sure we had a name somewhere.
I don't know.
Oh god, no! It was a pun. It was a pun name. Oh gosh, it's gonna kill me. This is really gonna kill me. You know what? Gosh. I'm gonna look that up and I will post it in this video somewhere. What was that?
That was my enthusiasm.
Woo! Yay! Awesome. What else is there to talk about?
Talk about your butt.
My butt? Well, it's pretty fat, so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Was it necessary? Is my question. Oh my god. For those of you that don't know, just a quick background into our lives. I've known Ryan since preschool. So all this weird shit that you see between me and him is like how we are in real life.
He's my fucking brother. There comes a point where you stop knowing someone as a friend, and then you consider them fucking family.
Yep.
I love this man, both platonically and very erotically.
Sorry, there's someone else.
I've never met either of these people in my life.
That's a podcast discussion. Let's talk about your spicy meatball date.
What spicy meatball date?
You went on a date yesterday.
I didn't go on no date yesterday. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you said you were going tomorrow, I think, right?
Yeah, I have a date, kind of a date tomorrow. I don't even know if I
tomorrow or today.
Tomorrow. Today? No, I'm not doing anything today. My parents left. They left me like 48 bottles of beer. I'm going to work, boys.
No, not without me. You're not.
Dude, come over. Let's freaking binge movies or whatever.
Oh, gotta see Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh yeah. The thing is, I had to pay for rent, man.
I'll pay for your ticket.
Oh. Well, that changes the whole conversation.
That's a deal you can't pass up.
Yeah, right? It's off. I'm going to make him an offer you can't refuse. Well, that's definitely one. I've never seen The Godfather.
I'm going to get lynched for saying this. I couldn't get past the first 2 hours.
Isn't it like a 4-hour long movie?
Yep. It's super fucking long, and I watched half of it, and I'm like, listen, it's too much. I'm gonna play Call of Duty on my Wii instead. I was like maybe 14 years old, and I'm like, listen, what the fuck is all this shit? I don't get it. This guy has like cotton balls in his mouth.
I haven't seen it yet either. I've always wanted to see it, but I know it's like, it's a commitment to have to watch through all of them. I don't care if we spoil it or anything though.
Yeah, exactly. No, I wasn't gonna spoil it because I don't know what to spoil.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Another day put a smile on my face.
You come to me on the day of my granddaughter's wedding.
Yeah, that's all I know. The make him an offer you can't refuse, and you come to me on the day of my granddaughter's wedding, stuff like that.
Like great.
I know the line. I know lines. That's all I know in movies. Like I'll watch a movie till it dies in my head, and I can like quote the entire movie. Dark Knight, I don't need to watch it. I can just play it in my head. Like I can quote that movie like almost word for word.
See, that's me with like the first Sonic Adventure.
With a game?
Yeah.
I don't
Pretty
think
sure
I can
that's
do that with a game.
Pretty sure it's me with Star Wars. I might be able to do it with Skyrim.
I think everyone can do it with Skyrim, at least the first like 5 minutes. Oh, you're awake. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Oh, you're awake. Okay, cool.
Basically.
Guess I'll go fuck some dragons up.
Yeah.
Or now hear me out. Instead of fucking dragons up, why don't you go fuck some dragons?
You know, I haven't played that game forever. Skyrim is one of those games where you're just like, I want to play Skyrim. You turn it on, and then you're just like, I don't feel like playing Skyrim.
I played it originally on the Xbox, and then once I finally got a PC, I played through the whole thing again just with a shit ton of mods. That was stupid fun.
Yeah.
I had a spell that could make everyone naked. It was pretty great.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Nah, I eventually, well, my friend got it for me for my birthday last year. He bought it for me. Oh God. And okay, so he bought it for me, and I immediately started playing with a shit ton of mods to the point where my computer was like, all right, either delete it or live with like only 50 gigs of space left. I'm just like, I'm still recording for YouTube. I don't think I can live with it, so eventually I deleted it.
Aw.
You know there's a mod that just has you skip the main campaign? I used that so fast because it was like, it's a Nord male that allows you to skip the campaign. He's done everything in the campaign. So I was like, oh, thank you. I don't feel like going through the campaign like for the 5th time.
So does it just like instantly level you up with the like the perks and skill points you would have gotten doing it? Or
yeah,
do you
so
still...
the
okay,
guy,
cool.
he modded it in terms of like, he played through the whole campaign but did not level up anything. So when I got this mod, I had like probably, I think he beat it at level 20 or level 20 or 25 or something like that. So I had like, I think you start the game at level 13 or something like that. So I had above 12 skill points. My math is off, but yeah, which is cool. And it seemed to me that he was an all-around player. So he had some like one-handed, two-handed, archery, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Can we all agree that Oblivion is a better game than Skyrim?
You know, I played only 5 minutes of Oblivion, and I can agree with you.
I like it. I mean, the only thing that Skyrim has over Oblivion is the character creation. And even then, it's not by much.
And you can ride dragons, but you can't steer them, and you can only do it for a short amount of time and in certain circumstances. But it's better.
Yeah, no, I was so excited to ride a dragon when I finally got that DLC. And then you can only, like, go where the dragon takes you. I'm like, I can't freaking steer or ride it like a horse type thing. This is bullshit.
I was so disappointed with that.
Similar kind of story in Breath of the Wild. There are these dragons that you'll see just, like, flying over.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, your first time playing it, you're just like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? And it's like the coolest fucking thing you'll ever experience. Like, the first time you're playing through Breath of the Wild is going to be your best one, right? Because there's so much, like, mystery and discovery, and it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal experience you can't get anywhere else. But then, like, when you realize that those dragons are just there to give you, like scales and horns and teeth to upgrade your gear, and they don't really do anything besides that, like, that fucking sucked, dude.
Yeah,
that
like
sucked.
the only way to interact with them is to shoot them with your bow and arrow. Like, they don't even interact with the ground; they just go through it.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
maybe.
So it's not like Skyrim where they can like land on ground and just like breathe fire on you.
No, they never.
No,
land.
they just fly around.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I still want to play it though. I heard Breath of the Wild is nothing short of perfection.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't say it's the best, but like is it safe to say that I'm like the official Nintendo guy of this group?
I've been saying that for like the past 3 or 4 podcasts.
I don't know if like Nicco or Kristian want to
no.
me.
It's that, especially when we had our E3 aftermath talk. You spent a while. It was mostly you just talking about like either JRPGs or Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Breath of the Wild is really fucking good, but I don't think it's the best Zelda game. Like it's
well, it's a
like,
it is a very different Zelda game. Like it was the
Yeah.
first game like that.
Yeah, like the issue with Breath of the Wild is that it didn't have enough Zelda elements in it, I guess. Like it felt like a Zelda themed open world game as opposed to a open world game with Zelda mechanics. You know? Like the Zelda stuff just felt like window dressing.
Okay. So it didn't feel like Zelda and everything but the title type thing?
I mean, there were elements that, you know, it still had. Like, you know, you got, like, the dungeons, which were pretty weak, honestly. You got, like, getting the heart containers and shit like that. You know, there were some Zelda things, but, like, you know, getting items like the hook shot and the boomerang, like, you don't get those in Breath of the Wild. You don't, you know, the side quests are there, obviously, but they're not as good as the other ones from the other Zelda games, like in Majora's Mask or in Skyward Sword. And, like, the rewards that you get are just, like, materials or rupees. But in the other games, you get, like, heart containers or extra bottles or, you know, extra gear slots or shit like that. So, no, like, it's a really damn good game. It's just, I don't know if it's a really damn good Zelda game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I just want I want the sequel to add more Zelda elements in it, like have actual gear like the hook shot and like the ball and chain, the spinner, you know, like the fun items that you get in Twilight Princess. Like, give me some of those back.
I think it'd also be cool,
like heart pieces and shit.
From the little preview we got of E3, it looks like they're going to be using like the same, the same animation style and the same, look like maybe the same engine and mechanics and stuff.
Yeah.
So if they do that, and then if they just like, if they add maybe a way to craft new weapons so you're not always worrying about your durability breaking your weapon, like, you know, you could just make another one or maybe add a little bit more durability. I like the weapons breaking because it forced me to use all the other weapons, but I still feel like they broke too soon.
Yeah, because like even in Skyward Sword, like there was a mechanic where your shield would have durability, right? So, and you can get different kinds of shields. You can get wooden shields, steel shields, like another like goddess kind of shield. They all had durability meters. But you know, if you were a little too careless and you got your shield to low durability, you can actually get your shield repaired. But you can also upgrade your shield. So if we can also upgrade our weapons and shields and bows and shit like that, yeah, that would be really cool. Repair and upgrades.
As it is right now, though, I just run to the Master Sword and get the Hylian Shield, and it's like, okay, I don't need anything else.
And then when you like get the Master Sword, it like runs out of durability, and then you have to like let it recharge, which is stupid, and I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I at least they still did the thing where if you've got like the full hearts, it'll do the little beam. I thought that was kind of cool.
But like, with the sequel to Breath of the Wild, like I heard that, and I don't remember if I talked about this on the podcast or not, but they were saying that this originally was just going to be DLC, but they kept coming up with more and more and more ideas to the point where they're just like, fuck it, we'll just make this into a full game. So I'm like, cool, let's fucking get this game like now. I want it.
I know the original Zelda games had like sequels and whatnot, but have we had a sequel to a Zelda game since?
Well,
since the older ones, I guess you could say.
Majora's Mask, I guess, is a sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Well, I know that like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, they're like in the same, I guess, universe or whatever.
They
but,
take
like,
place
time
like
travel
right
or whatever.
after each other. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it's like a direct sequel. So like, this some stuff happened in the first game, and the second game is like builds on that. You know what I'm saying?
Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass.
They're this. Oh yeah, they're both
Phantom Hourglass takes place immediately after Wind Waker.
Okay.
And then Spirit Tracks is a few hundred years later, and then there's also A Link Between Worlds with A Link to the Past. And Link Between Worlds, again, is like 100 or so years in the future. But in Japan, Link Between Worlds is called Link to the Past 2.
Okay.
So.
Okay, cool.
Or Triforce of the Gods, that's what it's called, but yeah.
I know there was like Oracle of Seasons and something like that. And
Seasons and Ages, yeah.
In Ages, yeah, there we go. I've never actually completed a Zelda game. I played a lot of Twilight Princess, and I loved that one, but I never finished it. What's another one? I think I played a little bit of Ocarina.
Pretty sure you told me you played a little bit of Majora's Mask, but you couldn't get into it.
No, it wasn't Ocarina. It was Majora's Mask. That was when they released a Zelda collection for the GameCube, and you could play like demos and full games of certain Zelda games.
Anyone ever tell you that vodka can be pretty fucking strong?
See, this is why I don't drink liquor. Well, I do drink liquor, but it's a rare occasion for me to like actively go out of my way and drink liquor. So.
It's like drinking fucking rubbing alcohol with whipped cream as the chaser.
No, dude, whenever, like, if I'm taking a shot of vodka, I can't help but think of, like, nail polish remover. It's disgusting.
Why?
It's what it smells, and it's like, I mean, it's, they're both pretty much high in just, like, alcohol. Like, that's the main ingredient. Or,
yeah.
I don't...
So, do y'all have, like, a go-to drink?
I mean, if I'm, like, going out to restaurants, I drink, like, margaritas or mojitos because I like the sweet stuff. Mm-hmm. Usually, though, if I'm going to, like, Total Wine, which is a spirit store that's right across from my work, I normally just get sake.
Okay.
Sake is really fucking good. That rice wine.
I usually stick to vodka, so I'm drinking a vodka cranberry, or I like vodka Red Bulls, but those are apparently, like, super bad for you. Otherwise, I like rum and Coke.
Okay.
Rum and Coke is good.
My friend got me into whiskey sour. So I've been drinking that usually when I go out. Or I'll just have a Corona. I freaking love Corona. It's like my go-to beer.
You know, I can't drink beer unless it's Stella Artois, and I can't drink Stella Artois unless it's with pizza.
I can't drink beer. I've tried to like it, and I just haven't found one I like.
It's one of those things that, like, is either acquired taste or you just drink it until you're like, okay, I like beer now.
Yeah. Like, I tried hard to acquire it. I've drank a lot of beer, and I have not liked any of it.
Really?
Yep. And I'm not saying, like, I mean, I've drank, like, a lot of different types of beer, but I've also just, you know, like, completely gotten hammered off of nothing but beer, like, trying to get myself to the point where it's like, okay, I don't taste it anymore, but it is always disgusting.
Yeah. No,
just
I got
like
you.
wood and piss.
It depends on the beer, honestly. Have you tried any IPAs?
A couple.
That is.
Yeah,
Okay,
those are always those are like too strong for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
IPAs are
something,
usually the
Jango,
stronger ones.
you know what was that place? The Cloak and Blaster, right? Is that what it's called?
Mm. Yeah.
For those listening who don't know, it's pretty much just like a geek pub, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like it's entirely like themed after like Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings, Legend of Zelda, shit like that. Like that's what they base their menu items on. And it's like a 2-floor thing. So on the first floor, that's where you go, you get your food, you get your drinks. But on the second floor, they have like this massive fucking game room where you can play like Smash or Halo or Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. It's really fucking cool. And I was there one time. I was probably there with you, and I had like a chocolate beer. It was like a dark brew.
What?
And that was pretty fucking good.
They even had blue milk.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as he thought it would be.
I
was very disappointed. I had that for, I think, my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whatever. That was the last time I actually went.
You know, I think that was the last time I went, too.
That was God. I think on my birthday, we figured out, this place is pretty damn expensive. Yeah. Let's stop coming here.
it is expensive, but it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, so, like Ryan said, on the bottom floor is like the actual restaurant, so you know you can eat whatever. But while you're waiting for your food, you can go and play board games. Like they have a whole like wall that's like filled with board games that you can just pick out and like play while you wait for your food.
That's cool.
It was awesome.
What game did you guys play?
Oh gosh,
I haven't played any of the board games. I mostly just stuck to the top floor.
We played this game called Avalon, which was one of my favorites. It basically was it's not an actual like board game. It's like you're given a card that says, okay, you are either a good guy, a bad guy, or a special character type thing. And basically everyone besides the person in charge of it, I guess you could call them like the dungeon master, but they, without the actual term. But everyone gets sent on a quest, and you have to find out who the bad guys are. Otherwise, they will like sabotage your quest, and they would win. That's how the bad guys win. So I think there was like 3 bad guys and like 2 special bad guys, while everyone else was like just good guys. So basically, it's a mind game. Everyone's trying to figure out, okay, are you the bad guy? I think you're good, but I'm just gonna keep my eyes on you type thing. And there's so much like if, ands, or buts with that game. It's very fun. It relies a lot on social.
Butts, you say?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Ifs, ands, or
social
buts.
interaction is what I was gonna say. But it's a really fun game. I would recommend looking into it for any of you that are interested in that sort of thing. It's really fun.
That kind of reminds me of you ever play Werewolf or Werewolves? I think it's called.
I have not.
You usually play it with a group of friends. You all put a piece of paper in a hat, and most of the people are going to be villagers. But then there's one werewolf, there's a doctor, and then there's a seer, and you can't tell anybody else what you are.
I have heard of that game. Yeah, it's there's a bunch of games that branch off that same, I guess, summary or.
Yeah, I think there's one that's like Sharks and Minnows or something like that too.
Mm-hmm. There's another one that's like a post-apocalyptic world type thing.
But
it's a good game type.
They're always real fun. Yeah, like where whoever is the bad guy, like the werewolf or the shark or whatever it is, like they've always got to try to play the part and convince everyone else that they're not. And of course, it's always better with people that because like, or you think how they would act when they're lying to you or stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's always real fun.
Oh man, I've been meaning to get into different board games because there's this place next to where I live called Cool Stuff Games.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
And every Friday they have like a board games night. I asked one of the people who work there, and I asked like, is this like Uno or Sorry type stuff? And she's like, no, these are real board games. I'm like, what the fuck
get out of here,
mean?
you fucking pleb. You playing Uno?
Like, well, they're not the meta board games like that you would think.
Get your Candyland shit and go home.
Dude,
basically, that's basically what she was telling me. She's like, yeah, we don't. She basically did the whole Black Panther thing. When I asked, hey, do you play like Uno or Sorry or whatever? She's like, we don't do that here.
Jango, is this the same girl who I think you're talking about?
Yeah, no, she's awesome.
Is that who said that to get your Uno shit out of here?
Yeah, basically. Shout out to Ivory and Cool Stuff. You're freaking mad cool.
Let's get her on the podcast.
Yeah, she was mad cool. She introduced me to some board games I need to look more into, like Hive, which is a very chess-like game that lasts about 15 to 20 minutes. Betrayal on the House of the Hill. Like, I wrote down the games, but I forgot what she told me. I honestly forgot what she told me each game was about.
Well, also on top of that, Mr. Jango, we've been playing a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, we got back into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Well, I did at least. I don't know.
How about that Atlantean deck?
I can't believe I got back. I told myself I'm not getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After, most of my cards were stolen. I was like, I'm done. Because most of the cards I lost were like $20 cards. So I'm like, I can't afford to get back into it.
Nowadays, we also got like the programs like that we use. So that way we don't have to spend money on the cards.
Yeah, but it's not the same,
Yeah, it's not the same, but it's also better because it's not pay to win.
This is true.
The actual fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game is pay to win, so fuck that shit.
I guess it is.
Yeah. Like,
holy crap. That just blew my mind.
Yeah. Oh, Kristian, I love
Yu-Gi-Oh!
This video.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Come out that card. Stank as hell. I ain't give a fuck about it. It's dumb. Y'all move. Get on with the duel. Play a good card. No, seriously, get that fucking thing out of here.
You are dumb and you
nice
suck a banana.
Rage battle locks. Woo!
I feel like the Yu-Gi-Oh parody videos are the best.
I know. I fucking
Pokemon.
love
They really go in to destroy how freaking broken the game could be or how stupid it is.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards are just tiny loot boxes. Change my mind.
You're wrong. I mean,
So
you're not
I'm
wrong.
assuming you watched the if Yu-Gi-Oh was made by EA parody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a parody of
That's
Yu-Gi-Oh
hilarious.
was made by EA, and it basically just shows Kaiba opening a shit ton of loot boxes.
I sacrificed my enraged battle ox and $5 to summon the blue-eyes white dragon.
Isn't that Yu-Gi No?
Yeah, I just posted
Yeah,
it.
but I fucking love that video.
I think the only video to rival that is what is it? Poke Awesome.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen Poke Awesome?
No.
Isn't that the one by Egoraptor?
Oh man, no. I don't know who it's made by, but it's I'm trying to. I can't think of.
Venusaur!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's Egoraptor.
Pikachu, I choose you. Go, Pikachu. You know that. Oh man, I'm looking that one up. Link down below for everyone watching. If you haven't seen Poke Awesome, that's a must. Such a great video.
Yeah, it was back when Egoraptor, when he used to be funny.
Ooh, ouch.
Now he
Shots
just does
fired.
fucking Let's Plays.
You know what YouTuber I've been getting really into lately?
Rule?
Selfless plug. Don't forget to follow Ryan's channel, Ryrule.
Also, if you like the sound of my sexy voice, you should also check out the Unversecast, where I do podcasts with Exo Paradigm Gamer, Haydox, and King K. We read
Unsubscribe.
Sonic fan fiction from time to time, and I want to hang myself. Go on.
We should read fan fiction.
No!
Not of Sonic, but just in general.
No! I gotta read fan fiction with the fucking Unversecast every fucking session. I'm not doing that here.
My
No.
favorites are the ones with Morty and Summer.
Aren't they like brother and sister or something?
I mean, those are just details, man.
Incest is wincest, as they say.
No!
It's not incest if they're dead.
Wait, hang on, Jango. We're not blood related.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's funny you laughed at that because back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
God, it's so hard to watch at the beginning. The production quality is just shit at the beginning. But
Yeah.
it was the first like abridged series. So that's a thing.
I'm the same way with Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Like the only
What? The first season of Dragon Ball Z Abridged was the best.
The
Or
only-
second best.
I can only jump into Dragon Ball Z Abridged once when it's after the Ginyu Force. Like after they're done, that's when I get
Season
into
2.
it.
Season 2 is the best season.
It's halfway through season 2, and I fucking loved season 3.
Yeah. Nico, have you ever watched DBZ Abridged? I'm not Nico, Kristian. Sorry.
Second time, third time you get a coupon.
I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of Dragon Ball on just like whenever it's on TV, but I've never actually sat down and watched through it all. It's one of the ones that I want to though.
But you never seen the Abridged?
No.
Dude, you should watch it because they actually do well enough to keep the story intact. So while everything is hilarious, they keep the main storyline intact.
I like the Abridged more than the actual show.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll just do that because it's a really long show, and I already
Exactly.
hate filler, so I might just do that then.
Yeah, you might as well just watch Abridged. It's so funny. I think season 3 in terms of story was their best season. Like they really, like you could tell. I think Cell Saga was their favorite saga because they really went in depth. And like some of the funny moments weren't as funny in season 3, but like towards the end it got funnier. And then I watched a whole stream where they watched every single one of their episodes up till the final 3. And when they got to season 3, they started explaining some of the stuff a little more, and I have more respect for it now. So, like, season 3 is definitely a great season for them. They're going to start, season 4 next year, if I'm not mistaken, which is
Next
Boo
year?
Saga? Yeah, next year. They said they're taking, like, the year off.
Fuck. Okay. Wow.
So, whatever. Oh yeah, the new Jumanji trailer came out like yesterday.
Oh
What?
yeah, I watched that.
Wait. What? Jumanji?
Yep.
Jumanji.
Didn't they just make that movie last year?
This is a
2 years
sequel
ago,
to
I would
it.
say.
With
Yeah,
Jack
sequel
Black?
to it. Yeah, Jack Black and everyone. Yeah, they're back.
Except it's not what you think.
It's not what you think. Yeah, it honestly it what's the word? Something my expectations.
Subverted your expectations.
Subverted my expectations.
Hey, let's talk about
That-
The Last Jedi.
Fuck no.
That movie was so good because I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, it
I
subverted
also
my
like
expectations.
it when I'm just walking down the street and some random hobo throws shit in my eye because I didn't see it coming. So it's good.
Oh man, we're about to hit the hour mark. You guys want to end it off early? Because Kristian, I know you have something to do afterward.
Yeah. I'm fine ending it now, unless there's any other topics you wanted to cover.
Let's talk about the George Bush administration. Let's go hard into the politics. Let's talk about Donald Trump.
Trump did 9/11. I don't care what you say.
Trump also he was also the guy who was enslaving Americans in the 1700 times. He was queen. He was the Queen of England.
Okay.
There you go.
Awesome.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yes.
No, I don't think there's anything else I really want to talk about. I think I'm good.
I kind of just walked into this with my bottle of vodka, and I'm like, okay, let's go. I got my drink.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
made
exactly.
I made mine a little bit stronger than I thought I did. I'm definitely feeling it.
Are you really feeling it?
I knew you were gonna say it.
feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. Freaking spam that, or spam back in the Brawl days. You're too slow.
You're too slow. Come on.
To the point where
step it
freaking
up.
moms got angry. Freaking banned that shit. All right. Well, since we don't got anything else to talk about, this has been Goose Cannon, and we are signing off.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.